afternoon, good day, good evening, wherever in the world you are joining us from, whatever your present moment looks like. Howdy, how are you? It's good to be with you. If this is your first time, welcome. I'm Charleene. Tell me where you're joining from today. I always love to say good morning or evening or howdy. Drop it in the chat. Tell me your location. Good morning, Violet. How are you doing in New York? East Coast representing. Jenny, good morning to you as well. Sheila, hello, hello. Oh, I hope you are doing wonderfully well. We are great. It's very humid in Florida today. Go figure. Shocker of the century. Summer has approached. Not only has it approached, it has landed. Here we are. Lori, good morning from Madison, Wisconsin. I hope you're having a beautiful day, my friend. How's everything in Wisconsin? Danny from North Carolina. Ooh, it's your first time here. Well, welcome. Danny, let me tell you a little bit about what to expect. Danny and everyone else who's joining us for the very first time. So my name is Charleene. I'm interpreter of sound. Literally, I've done it since I was 2. I started playing piano before I could do anything else, basically. As soon as I could walk, I read music before I could read words. So what we do is that we extrapolate classical musical understanding into a sound healing space. So in front of you are 21, 22? I'd have to count the ones in the back. We change them all the time. Chromatically tuned quartz crystal singing bowls. When I say chromatically tuned, think about all of the white and black notes on the piano. Well, we have them. Those wonderful white keys. And typically you'll hear those in a sound healing setting, but we also have these really cool ones on the outside. C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, or B flat. And by adding these colors, we increase the frequency options that are available to us during these sessions. We also have some bowls that sit a little bit higher. We also have some bowls that sit lower. So, color is the name of the game. Because life is a series of patterns, and these repeating patterns show up not only in the world around us, they show up in the world within us. And because you are a vibrating being, and these bowls are made out of pure quartz crystal, they're highly conductive of electricity, and this electricity begins to affect, subtly, quietly, gently, your biofield, that electrical energetic field that sits all around you. May sound like woo, but it's not. A biofield is actually a term that was given by the National Institute of Science. So, it's interesting. So one of the things, Danny, that we do when we first join together is I always say hello to everybody, which I'll get back to in 1 second. And that's also because it generates a sense of resonance for the group. It helps us to come more fully into this space, into this place, into this now moment, no matter when it's happening. And it's my job to listen to the bowls and see where in the air there are holes and they are asking to fill these spaces. Which is interesting, just listening right now. They don't always speak as profoundly in this moment, but yet they are in this moment, so that's kind of cool. So let's get back to the good mornings. I see April, Tampa Bay neighbor, what's up? Annette, good morning, how are you? I hope you are having a beautiful day in Ireland. Martine, how are you? Hello. Is that the Netherlands? It's hard to see. Really tiny font. Geraldine, how are you, darling? Yes, it is time for you to fall asleep in Western Australia, isn't it? Well, we have just a ticket for today. Today is all about connecting into the rhythm, the natural rhythm in life. That's what these bowls are doing. Duh. I'm a little slow on the uptake. They're always like 10 steps ahead of me. So today, we're really going to be connecting and deepening our relationship with an ability to move with purpose, with precision, with power, and with efficiency. Listen, the one resource that's very difficult for any individual to ever replicate in the physical space is time. Your time is value. Your time is one of the greatest resources that you will ever have. And how we use time and how we can move through space more efficiently, more effectively, helps us broaden, deepen, and be a good steward of that precious resource of your time. So today, that's what we're going to be connecting into. Deanna from Canada, good morning to you, my friend. Sandy in Tucson, how are you? Our beautiful desert. And Danny, let me give you a little shout out because you see the name of the game. We love emojis. We love emojis in this group. They speak. A picture is worth 1,000 words for sure. So if you like emojis, you're in the right place. Feel free to use ad nauseum. Oh, goodness. April, thank you for that relaxing Sunday session, by the way. Oh, thank you, April. I appreciate you saying that. We've started a new series that's going to be happening once a month on a Sunday afternoon, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. The series is called The Hypnotic Heart. If you want more information about that, you can actually go to our website, just my first name, Charleene.com. Find out more about the Hypnotic Heart. I think that's going on the homepage tomorrow, so just so you know. But it's a beautiful 12-part series of being able to, just as today we're connecting into the rhythm of life, this is about connecting into that central tuning point of our entire systems and how we can make the most of that. Because if you're not in rhythm and you're not in tune, life's tricky. Wow. So I'm taking a moment. Normally I don't spend as much time just sitting and really listening. I love to chat with you guys, but I'm really needing to listen to the bowls right now. They're moving us in and out and around, and it feels like that there is a lot of information that's being processed not only in our space, but in our space. So I just invite you now to breathe. Just continue to witness your breath in these next few moments as I continue to say hello and good morning. Like to Pammy Zoo, good morning from Portland, Oregon. I'm so glad you were here. Ariel, Kat, Mary from Illinois. Kat's from Wisconsin as well. Did I see Jane with a Y? Yeah. Angel. There's something about coming together. There we go. Coming together in sound in a place of connected stillness. To be able to move through space and time. April, April's asking, are we still doing that university study with the health monitoring watches? We are. It's just been pushed back a few months. So I'll keep you posted. Don't you worry. Nikki joining us from Australia as well with your beautiful emojis. Wishing you a good, beautiful night as well. Listening to these magical bowls. Woohoo! Mary from Buffalo. Buffalo, New York. Good morning. Friends, just beginning to settle and arrive into this space. So today is all about precision in motion. Do you ever think of multitasking as a superpower? I know I have. Totally guilty. The truth is that it's actually a total myth, and it's pretty much holding us hostage from our ability to focus and manifest and get things done. The fascinating truth that neuroscience talks about is that your brain actually doesn't multitask. All it does is that it switches incredibly quickly between tasks. And we may think, oh, I'm sharp, I'm fast, I can do a lot of things at one time. You can, but you're never actually focused on a singular task when you're doing that. Every single switch, whether it's from an email to a text, to a furry companion, to the vacuum cleaner, to laundry in the other room, to your latest anxiety and all back again, it actually comes with what they call a cognitive cost. It takes mental energy to refocus, even if it's happening very, very quickly. But it's all those little tiny shifts that actually leave us feeling scattered, feeling drained, like an inability to connect and actually be fully present, because you know what? We're not being fully present. We're fooling ourselves into thinking that we can do a lot of things at one time and get a lot of stuff done. And the truth is that while we could move through space in that way, it may not be the most efficient, effective, and efficacious way for us to do so. So the secret to actually being truly effective is to work with these beautiful brains of ours, not against it. It's all about this idea of embracing precision in motion, because life never stands still, and neither do you. We have to move through life effectively. So basically this means channeling all of our energy into a single task at once, a precise action, one at a time. Your focus, think of it, your focus is like a floodlight. Let me say that again. Think of your focus as a laser. It's not like a floodlight. See? Shh. Look at me. It's a perfect example. Did that on purpose, didn't you? This idea of being able to laser our focus into one single beam at a time actually makes our brain move more effectively, more efficiently, and we move through the task faster. So try it today. Just pick one task and give it your undivided attention just for a few minutes and see what happens. Give yourself 5 minutes. If you're really brave, give yourself 10 minutes. 10 minutes is really helpful. It'll help you achieve more with less stress. And who doesn't want less stress? And that's because you're not fighting your own biology. So focus your energy like a laser instead of dispersing it like a floodlight. That is a real power of precision. Ta-da! And the bulls agree, so let's get into it. Now you can just begin to really settle into your comfortable position. If you're like our Australian friends, I bet Geraldine's she has already laid her body down, I'm guessing. Mary, are you sitting up? Let's join if Mary is sitting up. Let's see how straight and erect we can create for our spines. Allowing the line of energy to begin to move from the base of your spine all the way to the tip of your head, whether you're lying down or if you're seated upright. Just allow your body to feel supported as you prepare to enter a unique state of focus and flow. Today's all about capturing and embodying the idea of precision in motion. We're going to flow while we are totally still. In the next few minutes, we're going to begin to explore a powerful way of being, a way of moving through your day with a deep and satisfying sense of ease. Life becomes more effortless in this place. All you have to do is just listen to the sound of the bowls and the sound of this gentle guidance. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, feeling your sacred heart relaxing as you slowly exhale. How slow can you allow that exhale to be? Good. We'll begin by inviting two really beautiful ideas today to become a reality for you. First, it's the idea of discovering your own rhythmic entrainment. It's a steady internal cadence that allows your mind and body to synchronize. It creates a coherent energy where we just dissolve stress and sit into pure potential. And second, we're going to be connecting to the idea of awakening the grace of detachment, the need to accomplish, the need to fulfill. Here's a profound understanding that truly effortless living, effortless results arise when you can place your full, curious attention on the process, trusting it completely. There's nothing you need to do. There's nothing you need to force or try to accomplish. Nothing you need to make happen. Let me affirm to you, you have all the resources you need already inside of you. And so whenever you're ready, you can allow your eyes just to begin to gently soften, your gaze to relax. Your eyes may even close. And feel your body beginning to relax, settling in, sinking deeper into the support beneath you. You can feel that solid foundation of the chair, the floor, the earth, the ground, holding you, cradling you, providing beautiful structure where it's easy to feel this physical support. You can feel your body sinking in more deeply. And in fact, if you have a grounding practice, I invite you to begin that now. If not, think, imagine, or feel a beautiful cord of golden light that originates at the base of your spine, and it extends down deep into the earth below. Nestling, settling into a space somewhere near perhaps the core of the earth, somewhere deep that feels aligning, secure, protected, in perfect harmony. And any time today that you're ready to release any heavy energy, any energy that you're ready just to let go of, to recycle, give it back to your mother. Allow it to dissolve, to shift, to sink down this golden cord of grounding light. You may begin to feel energy just beginning to settle down out of your space, down this golden grounding cord, settling more deeply into your body. It's easy to feel secure, happier, lighter, as light as a feather. Good. And as you settle in, you actually may begin to notice the gentle sensation of your own breath. Good. Just notice it. There's no need to change it. Experience a natural pacing, the rise and fall of your chest and your belly with the breath. This subtle rhythm has been with you your entire life. And now you can allow that breath to begin to change, to shift in whatever way feels most comfortable to you in this moment. Perhaps you'll notice the exhale growing a little longer, a little smoother, carrying away any lingering tension, letting it all go. Each breath out is an invitation to release, to sink a little deeper into a state of wonderful, blissful relaxation. It feels so good to just let go. It's quiet here. The energy is settling. And in that quiet space at the end of the exhale, experience that silence before you breathe in again. This silence, think of it as a silent beat, a pulsation, a peaceful pause. It's like the beginning of a powerful internal cadence, a rhythm that's completely uniquely yours and yours alone. There's nothing to look for, it's just there. Allow this rhythm to naturally emerge, a steady, reliable pulse deep within you, coming to the surface. Allow this rhythm, your rhythm, to be your anchor. It's a calming wave that washes through your entire body from the top of your head all the way down, out your fingertips and the tips of your toes, letting every muscle, every fiber, every cell find its perfect, balanced, harmonious rhythm. Beautiful. As you continue to drift, in this wonderful, calming, peaceful state, I wonder if you can allow a space, a place, an image to form in your mind. This image is of a place of focused, creative potential. Some people may see a quiet studio, maybe a clean workshop, a peaceful garden, a place that brings inspiration to your heart. Whatever appears for you, it's the right space, and just allow. Become more familiar with your space of creativity. Notice the light in the room, in the area. Experience the air on your skin. What smells do you detect? This place offers a deep and satisfying silence, a full potential. This sacred space is your personal sanctuary of process. And in this space, all is possible. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in. And as you slowly and gently exhale, allow the thought of a particular task, maybe a goal, something that's ready to be birthed, made manifest in this world. Allow it just to appear. You may see it as a screen playing in front of you. You may actually watch figures playing this out in space. It may appear as a color, an image, a sound or light. As it gently appears, you begin to notice how you can separate the process of accomplishing this task from the outcome. Sometimes we're so quick to jump to that final end point that we forget the growth is in the process. Remember that now. Remember how the journey truly defines the final destination. It feels good to allow the journey to unfold exactly as it needs to each and every time. And in this space, you can allow any thoughts of the finished product, like deadlines or worries or expectations, to simply dissolve. See it dissolve into a beautiful blue-gray mist. The heaviness around the task turns into lightness. It's easy to let them go because it feels so good to place all of your calm, your focus, your curious attention on what's right in front of you, which is the process. Breathing in the process with your own natural rhythms, breathing out the expectations, allowing your natural rhythm to find and manifest for you now. Now, in your mind's eye, see the very first step of the process, the first tool, the first action, whatever is necessary to move off of that very idea, moving into building your very first step. And as you continue your easy rhythmic breathing, imagine reaching for or beginning to manifest this first step, this first action, this tool, whatever it is that you need. And as you exhale, imagine your hands moving with an unhurried, just graceful precision, as if you were touching that very first necessary step in your process. As you inhale, feel that sense of calm, of focus, of pure readiness for the next small movement. Your only purpose in this moment is to be completely present. Good. Attune to the elegance of the process as it unfolds. In a world where hurry, rush, and stress is glorified, here, praise the process, praise the slowness, celebrate being deliberate. Begin to experience what it feels like when doing transforms into that blissful state of being. The rhythm of your breath and the rhythm of your action merge into one harmonious flow. You may notice how time itself may seem to change. Do you witness it stretching, expanding, or perhaps disappearing altogether? This movement outside of time is a sign that you're entering a state of pure presence, of effortless performance, of flow. Here you can fully trust the process because you are the process. There is no separation. Your state of flow is finding harmony in your space. Your state of flow is unique to you. As your rhythms synchronize, it feels effortless to be what you do. Through silent repetition, allow this idea to take root, becoming a mantra of sort as it rides the waves of your breath. Think to yourself, the process is my purpose. And in such, I move from doing to being in perfect flow with this activity. And with every steady inhalation, feel your focus gathering effortlessly. With every smooth exhale, feel a perfect, precise action taking place. This place is relaxed, free of any burden. All that exists here is this coherent, rhythmic frequency. Giving yourself permission to enjoy this feeling of deep absorption, of steady balance. It's so juicy. Feeling fully engaged in the grace of the present moment, that everything else just begins to fade away. Focus is your friend. Focus feels friendly. Focus feels good. This is your natural state. This is a state of genius. This is where we define precision in motion. Sensation, the interpretation of that workshop, your place of creating, to just gently fade. But hold on to your powerful feeling, that feeling of flow, of connection. Good. This feeling, it's a resource. It's a state of rhythmic focus and graceful detachment. And this feeling always belongs to you no matter where you are or what you do. And because you will want to access this feeling, this state, this flow again, let's create a special signal for your mind and body. In a moment, I'm going to invite you to gently touch your thumb and first finger together, and that will be your personal anchor for this state of flow. So now, go ahead and gently press your thumb and forefinger together. And as you do this, let this entire feeling of rhythmic calm, of effortless focus, and of a deep trust in the process flood into that single point of touch. Yes. Good. And let's try it out. Just for a moment now, allow an image of something that will happen in your day, either later today or tomorrow, to gently float into your mind. See a moment where you will begin that task, and imagine yourself taking one easy, connected rhythmic breath, pressing your fingers together just like this, and feeling that exact same state of calm focus as it washes over you, allowing you to begin with ease and grace, beginning this process with ease and grace. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, experiencing that ease and grace flood your entire system as you slowly exhale. The anchor is set. You can release your fingers. Bringing your attention now to the base of your spine, into that first energy center, the Muladhara Chakra. This is a place of creation, of creativity, where we root, align, and ground into the present moment, into every present moment. Breathing in the ideas, the feelings, the frequency, the flow of flexibility, transformation, coherence, and stability. Flexibility, transformation, coherence, stability. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in. And as you slowly exhale, allow your attention now to rise into the area of your navel, your second energy center. This place of watery movement, creative flow. Rebalancing this center point. Good. Allowing this watery place to refine its perfect flow. Breathing in the ideas, the feelings, the frequency, the flow of purity, nourishment, charm, merging, purity, like clean waters, nourishment that feeds the soul, charm, attractiveness, and merging. Finding connection to these beautiful life-sustaining waters held deep within you, taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in. And as you gently and slowly exhale, shifting your attention now, letting it rise to the area of your diaphragm. This third energy center, the Manipura chakra. Welcoming in the vibrations of frequency, the images, and the flow of desire, will, intention, destiny, desire, will, intention, destiny. Finding the perfect balance for your inner fire. Good. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, feeling your sacred heart relaxing as you slowly exhale and allowing your attention now to rise to the center of your chest. To the area of your heart, the Anahata chakra, that fourth energy center that connects the subtle and the physical realms. A portal of pure potentiality. Good. Welcoming in the flow, vibration, and frequencies of peace, of harmony, of laughter, and love. Peace, harmony, laughter, and love. Breathing in these vibrations, allowing them to settle, to integrate, and infiltrate your entire heart area. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, and as you slowly, deliberately, with focus, exhale, allowing your attention now to rise to the area of your throat. This fifth energy center, this wheel of expression, the Vishuddha Chakra. Good. Your ability to express purely with focused, with authenticity in the world. Beginning to welcome in, inviting in the frequency, the vibrations, and the flow of creativity. Affluence. Abundance. And discernment. Creativity. Affluence, abundance, discernment. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, your heart relaxing as you slowly, with deliberate focus, exhale, allowing your attention now to quietly shift upward into the area of that sixth energy center, that third eye, that place between your brows, where that still small voice of intuition sits on her throne of knowingness. Welcoming in the frequency and flow of integration, truth, unboundedness, knowingness, breathing, integration, truth, unboundedness, knowingness. Taking a deep breath in, filling your lungs, and as you slowly exhale, quietly allowing your attention now to shift its focus to the top of your head, the area of your crown. This seventh energy center, connecting us into all, beyond our space-time configuration, beyond these mortal bodies, into that place right before pure silence, into the silence. Welcoming the frequency, the flow, the feeling, the vibrations of infinity, immortality, holiness, enlightenment, infinity, immortality, holiness, enlightenment. Bringing your palms together over your chest as in a prayer position. Connecting your palms together, connecting to a different wiring in your brain, allowing your natural biology to assimilate, to absorb, to breathe in this new information, these new frequencies. Good. Floating on this information. Taking one last deep inhale and drinking in this goodness. And as you gently exhale, letting your palms release, coming back to your point of stillness. Now, it's about time to begin coming back into this time, space, place, this new present moment. It's brand new now. And just before you do, remember that the next time you choose to relax, to connect, to flourish in this way, you can relax more quickly, more easily, more deeply each time you listen to the sounds of these chromatic crystal singing bowls. And now bringing back with you everything that you enjoyed from this session, every frequency, every peaceful moment, every color, smell, sound, vibration, light, image, feeling that danced through your mind and lightened your heart, everything that helped you feel as light as a feather and vast as a limitless cosmos. Everything that anchored you into peace and precision. Everything that you loved. Bring all of these feelings back with you now. And if this is your time to drift off into slumber, rest well. Sweet dreams, and awaken tomorrow refreshed, renewed, ready to flow with precision, with focus, connecting to those peaceful blue skies of possibility happening all around you, all the time. Now, if you're ready to come back and enjoy the rest of a beautiful day of magic and promise, come with me now. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, feel yourself gently returning to your body. Feel the warmth of your natural resonant state, your unique ability to flow easily with every task, every challenge, every opportunity in life. Know that this flow, this resiliency, it's always within you. It provides you a source of steady strength, of effortless resolve, of magnificent potential. And you can return to your creative workspace anytime you need to create and connect with focused, creative, precise potential. Carry this feeling, this sense of inner harmony with you as you you begin to transition back into this new now moment in this time, space, place, in your own time, you can begin to bring gentle awareness back into the physical world. Notice the surface, the ground, the floor beneath you. Feel the air on your skin, the temperature in the room, beginning to wiggle your fingers and your toes and your beautiful nose. And whenever you're ready, in your perfect, precise, rhythmic, and time, your eyes float open, feeling calm, centered, energized, and clear. Some of you are raring to go. Welcome back, my friends. How are you feeling? How was the session for you today? You know, every session is unique, perfect as individual snowflake, just like you. So every session's a little bit different. I'd love to hear what you experienced today. And what's interesting for Danny and some of our other first-time friends, one session may have one effect on a person and a totally different effect on another. So if you take a moment and if you'd like to share in the chat what you experienced or how you felt, I'd love to go through that with you. And what I'd like to leave you with is this idea of what's called the arrival fallacy. This idea that I'll be happy when. I'll be happy when I get that promotion, when I buy that house, when I fall in love, when I have my perfect cup of coffee in the morning, because until then you just don't want to be around me. This idea of needing to have something happen before can leave us debilitated. This idea it's that we need to arrive somewhere in order to experience something. This arrival fallacy is a powerful psychological trap. It's this mistaken belief that achieving a goal, making something happen, getting something done, checking something off the list will actually deliver lasting happiness. But I don't know about you, but the last time I checked anything off of my list, I always recognized, oh, there's something else to put on that same list. You see, the tasks in life are never done, but it's the reward in the process, the reward of being able to look back and say, look what I've done, look what I've accomplished, look what I've helped others do, that brings an even deeper sense. It anchors us into that sense of satisfaction. But whenever we exist in this need to check things off, we always think, okay, what's next? That finish line actually sometimes gets moved farther away. It's like we're never going to arrive. And this is kind of a life-altering shift when we understand that true, sustainable fulfillment isn't found at that destination. It's actually cultivated in the journey. It's all those things that we get to do in order to put the check mark on the page. It's all of the moments that we can say, you know what? I might not be happy right now, but what if I actually was happy? Can I make that choice? So yesterday, I was in my bathroom, and we've been traveling a lot. And I walked in and I thought, oh my gosh, I am so overwhelmed by the amount of clutter. I'll be happy whenever I can get this organized. And I gave myself pause to say, wait a second. Are you telling me that clutter, a bunch of shampoo and needless conditioner is marring with your happiness. It's interfering with your joy. Really? And that's fine. That was a choice I was making in that moment. And then I made another. See, it's what we discover in this focused discipline, and all of these small wins, even like making the choice to be like, shampoo does not control my happiness. That builds resiliency so that when times are great or not so great, that we can maintain our focused, balanced self. This is where equanimity happens. So the purpose of a goal is not just to be reached. It's not just to tick it off of our list. It's to actually give us a sense of direction, a sense of purpose that we can fall in love with. I'm so grateful for all of that shampoo and conditioner. It makes my life easier so that I can do things that serve, that help others in hopefully a more meaningful way. Now, granted, it doesn't really matter how my hair looks as I do it, but it makes me feel happier. And when I'm happier, I can continue to bring happiness and joy to others. Where in your life does that apply to you? Take a moment just to think about that, because it's always there. Jeremy, take me to the comments, my brother. Well, he's not my brother, he's actually my husband, but poor Jeremy. Oh, good morning, Tea Lady Nat. It's nice to see you. I'm so glad you're here. Sheila, look at all of those hearts and the anchoring. Oh, and peace and doves and prayer hands. Yes. Oh, I love that, Sheila. You told us everything you need to know. Love and feeling that anchoring. How was that experience for you all? I'd love to hear how this was. Just trying new, different things as we bring forth information. Hopefully it has a lasting, very helpful effect for you. So Angel says, I've been so anxious for my first mammograms this afternoon, but this really brought me back down to earth. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you shared that. Thank you for sharing that. I hope you have a great day in all of your meetings. And I love, she says, in your work meetings now, they're going to be like, wow, Angel is zenned out. I love that, Angel. And Angel, thank you so much for your beautiful donation. We appreciate that. Your donations, my friend, help us do what we do. It helps us be able to share this space, to be here with you, and even more moments. So we thank you for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And your hearts, make our hearts happy. You know what? Will you throw in some hearts in there for how much y'all love and appreciate Jeremy? Because he does a lot. He makes it look effortless and easy. I just sit here and bang on some bowls and talk. But this man over here actually makes this flow. And sometimes, people can be not nice, never in this group. This is amazing. And so he has to deal with all of that. And he does it with such grace and effortless beauty that it always inspires me. So thank you, honey. We love you. He's smiling and turning bright red and waving because he's humble. Sheila says, you arrived with tension in my shoulders and feeling calm and free of tension now. Oh, that's so good. I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah, it's amazing. Carrying the weight of the world. I'm so glad you're able to help that relax, Sheila. Guys, thanks so much for the hearts for Jeremy that y'all keep throwing in there. That's awesome. Look, they love you, honey. They really love you. Mary says she's feeling motivated and calm. Oh, I love that. That's beautiful. I love your lotus flowers. So good. Thank you, Mary. That's great. Thanks for sharing. Sandy says, relaxing so much that you fell asleep. Awesome. Your body needed to sleep. Amazing. Excited to do the replay. Loved visualizing strolling in the forest in Cape Cod. So grateful for your joyful magic. We're grateful for you as well. What a beautiful imagery. I love that. Thanks for sharing. Hey, Caitlin, I'm so glad you're here. Caitlin says, I really felt the time flux. Yeah. Ooh, quantum baby. I felt like I got so many crochet stitches done in my skirt, like overdrive. Amazing. I'm just picturing. I love this. The whole focus thing was empowering. That's awesome. I love and appreciate your space so much. Many thanks to you as well. Thank you for sharing all of that. And thank you for sharing your presence. This is what this is all about. This is why my job gets to be fun, because depending on who is showing up now, whenever that now is, the bowls are picking up on it and I get to listen to it. Sometimes it's a lot. Today it was really exciting. It was really interesting. I loved how they really anchored us into some very strong places of hope and very strong places of pure simplicity. They really invited us to actually sit, again, a lot in C major, which is just bringing us back to this point of simplicity. I think there is a theme that is going on in the world around us that is encouraging humanity to return to the simplicity of authenticity and love. Authenticity and love. Authenticity and love. That's really where the bowls asked us to be. And today they also really recognize this area of hopeful opening, something that is not yet complete, but that is coming, the promise of a beautiful summery day that is just around the corner. Although right now in Florida, I feel like I'm sitting in it squarely. But the sound really bringing us into that place, also bringing us into this innocent, open heart place of satisfaction, this youthful just zeal and love of life and ability to connect to something so much greater than all of us. That was what was reflected, excuse me, today in the bowls. So cool. Y'all helped make that happen. Appreciate that. Yes, I love this, how April's saying, Angel, you got this. Woot woot. I love this. So good, so good. Martine, thank you so much for being here. Catherine says, very calming. Jeanette, much, much gratitude. And to you as well. Love your emojis. Tina says, I've been going through a hard time in my relationship, but this brought me a lot of peace. Thank you. Good. Tina, we stand with you. You know, it's the beauty of relationships. They reflect back that which we need in any moment. Sometimes we don't know we need these things. Sometimes we think, I really don't need this now. And yet, by trusting the process, inevitably, no matter how relationships unfold, we can always look back and be like, I'm really glad I went through that. I needed that. It shifted, it changed me. It brought a different level of perspective in such a way. And when we can choose that, we don't have to repeat the things that happened in the past. We've learned the lesson. We can assimilate that. So high five, Tina, for all the work that you're doing. We stand with you as we all assimilate life's lessons and breathe through them. Just saying. Patsy, wonderful, calm experience as I got through chaotic downtown Chicago to work. Your cup is full. Good. I'm so glad to hear that. Yay! Woo, woo, woo. Traffic warriors. Sheila, appreciate Jeremy. See, you're so loved. All these hearts and hands. Lori says, great point and reminder. Thank you. This session was powerful and how it feels. Yeah, I will see how my focus flows today. Amazing. Let us know. It'll be great. Thank you as always, Lori. Good to be with you. We appreciate you being here. Jeanette says, Jeremy. Thank you both so much. Off to the forest. I hope it's a beautiful, blissful day in the trees. Tina, we love you, darling. Mary, the forest reminded me of camping in woods when I was little. In the heat of summer, it was like the maple trees would sweat and you could smell their sweet sap. My friends, on that beautiful imagery, let me leave you. Let me remind you how special you are, how sweet your unique fragrance, your perfect, divinely inspired rhythm, your natural frequency is, and how necessary it is for the entire world in this time. Always remember that you're never just one individual moving in a space. You're one individual connected to the many, like the roots of the trees in the forest. We may only see one tree, but the truth is that they are all connected. And the root system nurtures and takes care of each other. It knows when another one is hurting, and it sends literal frequency and vibration of support that the tree needs in that moment. Whenever one is hurting, the group comes together and around it, surrounds it in love and precious beauty, like only nature can do. Remember, you are also like that tree. You are always surrounded, you are always protected, and you are always upheld. And until we meet again, which will hopefully be sooner than later, know how much I love you. Have a beautiful day. Sat Nam.